This is the third video in the Project 218 Truss Design video series. And in the last video, we looked at creating sketches to come up with an example bridge design. So some useful sketch tools that might be beneficial for you to know. In this video, I'm going to use that sketch, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create, using the extrude tool, our bridge design. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all the areas of the sketch that I want to extrude to create our bridge design. And then I'm going to go ahead and extrude that out to a depth of 3 inches, because that's the maximum size that we have for our bridge. To kind of make this look a little bit closer to what our final product should be, I'm going to create an offset plane, and I'm going to choose the right work plane here, drag it out so that way it's outside of the bridge. I'm going to create a new sketch on that work plane, and what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to create a 2-point rectangle on the inside of the bridge here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to offset, using the dimension tool, each edge by a distance of 0.125. So I'm just going to continue that process around all 4 edges. Until I finish it, and then I can finish the sketch. I will extrude, grab the rectangle until it cuts into the bridge, until it goes all the way through to the other side, and I can go ahead and say OK. So that gets most of our bridge taken care of, and now I can go through and take a look at doing some of the other kind of cut throughs. So I'm going to go ahead and hit create sketch. I'm going to click the top face. I'm going to follow a very similar process, although on this one I'm going to go to create, project / include, choose project, and I'm just going to click inside of just the top face, and I'll say OK. I can use the offset command and then offset those lines in by a negative 0.125. Then I can go ahead and finish the sketch, extrude that down. I'm not going to go all the way through to the bottom, but I will go through and just extrude it down to cut through enough and say OK. So that gives us the top portion of the bridge. And then I can go ahead and turn to the bottom. I'll follow the same kind of process. Click the bottom. I can press the P key as a shortcut to run the project command. Click inside there and say OK. Offset. And then go ahead and bring this in. And finish the sketch. When ready, I can hit extrude, and then same kind of thing as I can go ahead and drag this up just a small amount, just so that way it cuts through. Say OK, and here we've got all of our truss members now are being shown. These are all 1/8 inch truss members to go through. All of our edges line up and everything, and this is what our final truss bridge would somewhat look like. Now, if I want to, I can go through and add some crossbars, especially here, especially at the top. If we desire to do that, I can go ahead and hit create sketch. I could always click here on the inside face. I could draw utilizing some of the other geometry. So this is going to be 0.125 by 0.125. I can say finish sketch, extrude our shape. And usually what I like to do is just turn this model around and click till I hit the inside, and that would go through and create a bar there at the top, so if we desire. So those types of things can be done to create your truss bridge design.